to go live on YouTube. Going live on YouTube is really strange. Oh my god, the quality is so bad. Oh no, the quality is so ass. But you know what? Oh, should I wipe the camera off? Is that what I don't have any, you have something I can wipe it with? um no, I think it's just the lighting. I don't think that it's the, let's see. Is that gonna help? Dude, I think the lighting is just that bad. It looks really good on the iPhone. On YouTube, oh no, that helped a lot. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, it looks way better now. Dang. Okay. What was I saying? ADHD. I don't recall. Anyways, yeah, this shit's a long time coming. I what's wild is that I originally thought that this was a project that I wanted to release. I originally thought that my project would come out 5 years ago, around 2019, 2020. And it's like life continued to happen. And as life continued to happen, I continued to have more experiences that elicited more poems that belonged in the collection and that needed to be included in this project. And so, quite literally, I kid you not, I was editing and revising poems literally up until today. Today, I finally was like, okay, that's enough. But that's because my poems, they come in downloads, but then I'll go back like months, years later, and then I'll like add in punctuation or make it grammatically correct and stuff. So a lot of it was mostly formatting that I needed to do. But you guys, these poems, these pieces are so, so special to me. And so I'm really, really excited to finally be sharing it. And if you are here at this point in the process, congratulations, because you are at the very, 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 very beginning of a process that this is only the beginning of the public version of this, but he can my guy over here, he knows the behind the scenes, the backstory of what it took for us to get here. It's a very, very interesting story. I have, made some friends along the way. I've made some ops, some enemies along the way, but we just keep it pushing, you know what I mean? And that's one of the things too. Yeah, I agree. Also, hi, mommy. Is that one of the beautiful things about the piece, seeing all of the poems together, is that I personally appreciate, and I think that you guys might be able to appreciate as well too. Hold on, he's biting my thumb. Ah, release. Okay. Ouch. God dang. He just like shoved his little teeth in my thumb. Is the actual facet of being able to see the journey over the years of my writing, because I've always been a strong writer, but the themes and the motifs that I tackle in my writing have evolved over the years. And so my outlook on life has evolved as I've grown and I've changed and things of that nature. So I personally, I think that it's really exciting and it's really cool. And it's something that also too, babe, I'm gonna also talk to you too, because you're here and you've been a part of this process. And so I'm not gonna, like, I hate live streaming to no one, but then like pretend, like having to pretend like I'm talking to someone when I'm not talking to anyone. And it's like, it's weird and it's very, very awkward. So I'm gonna just talk to you because you are the actual person that's here in the room with me and stuff too. And so, yeah, you've been there, a part of the process. You know what it's taken.
Yeah.
You know what has been needed, and also why at various points within my journey my poetry has been quite literally obstructed.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's not an exaggeration when I say that. When I say that certain forces, certain powers, certain energies within this world, within this reality, they, in a lot of ways, energetically, whatnot, did what they could to try to prevent me from releasing this book. But guess what? It's out there now.
So I already,
So
I already bought it.
it's out there now. It's available for public consumption. And I think too, as an artist, it's really, really hard to let go of your work, because it's so personal, it's so private, it's so intimate. But there is something very beautiful and symbolic about just releasing something into the world and just letting it. It's like literally, like, it's like, in my opinion, I haven't given birth, but it's like having a baby where once it's out in the world, it's no longer yours. It's not like now it's subject to the world. And that's how I feel about my artwork. It's like my words, my poetry, my pieces, they are so, so dear to me. But at the same time, I nourish them because I know that once they're out in the world, they belong to the world and then they're going to serve whatever purpose that they serve. And that to me gives me peace. That gives my spirit peace when I'm like, oh man, like I want to just hold on to these forever. I don't want them to be subjected to XYZ scrutiny, all of these things. But the thing too about my pieces is that they are my pieces undoubtedly. And I if you have seen my little website that I made, which also, hello YouTube, I see there's a couple of you on here. I'm going to just drop the link to purchase or to just check out my site on the YouTube chat as well too. And here I'll also include it in this chat too. Angels and outer dot space. But I made a post on there where I mentioned that essentially my pieces are mine, but they also come from a higher place. And I say that, you know, not to put, that doesn't put me on a pedestal, that actually puts that higher place on the pedestal. So it's like, it's my work and my words, but they are channeled in ways in which sometimes when I write them, I don't even understand the meaning behind them until years later. I will revisit a poem years later and I'll be like, whoa, it'll be a full circle moment where I'm writing about something and then 5, 6, 7 years later, I'm rereading it and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot. I remember writing this, but I also forgot that I wrote this. Holy crap. It's a mind-blowing and mystical process where mystical isn't the right word. I would call it sacred, where my creative process, it just feels like a download. And in my opinion, that's like how all creativity works. Like all creativity, it comes from a stream that we all just like tap into at will. But it's like for me personally, when I'm tapped in, it like hits my brain like a shockwave. And then I have like 5 seconds. I have like 5 seconds to write it down before I forget. The words will just come. And then if I don't get them down, they'll be gone. Sometimes they come back. If they're meant to be, they'll come back. But other times it's like if I don't immediately lock in and focus, I'll lose it. So anyways, that's enough rambling. I just wanted to give a little bit of a predate, little backstory, because a lot of people have been asking me, why don't you post anymore? I've been wondering where you were. Why haven't you been on social media? It's all been extremely intentional, you guys. There is a lot going on in my world, outside of the internet, outside of the digital space. A lot that you guys don't see, a lot that I don't share. I'm a pretty private person, but I'm also in a space now where I am ready to in little tiny doses, you know, share what's going on in my world with you guys because people do ask. And so it's like I can't divulge everything all at once, but one, you guys will see and understand there's a lot that's happening behind the scenes that you guys haven't seen, but that's by intention and by design. So if you're here right now, if you're actually here spending time with me and getting ready to listen to me read these pieces for the first time, since publishing, then congrats, because you are at the very, very beginning of a very, very special process that is very, very dear to me and very, very long time coming in the making. So with that being said, now I'm going to actually read some stuff to you guys. I have this fake, there's actually nothing written in this book. It's completely blank. I just like to hold a book to pretend because my book hasn't yet printed. By the way, speaking of that, we do have a print order that's coming. I'm going to be putting out pre-orders on the website. So as of right now, I am giving out my book basically for free, not entirely for free, but almost nearly for free, literally like less than $1. So if you would like to obtain a copy of my book and read along with it or read along with me, the website to download it, just to get a digital copy of the book, is up and live and available to anyone who would like to see it and read my words and whatnot. But without further ado, I'm going to just pull up my pieces and I'm going to read them to you guys. I am not going to go in a linear order. I'm going to just read out a few of the ones that I would like to read out loud. So, with that being said, also, yeah, so for those who are just joining, I could not get onto TikTok. My TikTok locked me out, which is really fun and cute, but I am also on YouTube as well. And there's a little slow trickle of people that are coming in and out, so it's good. Okay. What should I do for should I do pieces that I've already done before online first, or should I do one that I haven't done online before?
Hit everybody with the fresh one.
Like the grocery store?
Sure. Yes.
All right. So I have a wait, hold on. Liam wants to join my live. Oh shit.
You gotta let him.
Of course. Is he joining? I can't. Is it working? He sent a request. I don't know if anything else needs to happen on my end.
No, you have to join. Yeah.
No, it says joined. Why can't I see anything? Is he there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyways, so this one is called The Grocery Store Symphony. This is my current favorite piece that I've written. I actually started writing this in 2020 during a panic attack in a grocery store. But what's interesting is that this piece I didn't realize that this piece wasn't finished until a couple of months ago. I'd say about 2 months ago. Suddenly, more lines of this piece started coming to me. And hold on one second. And so with the grocery store poem, it started as one thing, and it over time has just completely evolved into this completely other thing. And what's wild about this piece too is that sometimes with my poems, they'll randomly fit shockingly well with music that already exists. So sometimes I'll write a poem and it'll just be like uncannily perfectly matching a song that's already out there. This just so happens to be one of those poems, and I actually will be playing the accompaniment with it because I think that that's the best way for you guys to understand this piece. So, for those of you who have downloaded the book already, please turn in your books to piece number 3, The Grocery Store Symphony. Thank you very much. It's on page 5 of the digital download copy and edition. And give me 1 second because I'm pulling up my accompaniment. Okay, so just hang tight, babes. Okay. So there's this. Is he Danish? He might be Norwegian. God, that word, Norwegian composer named Glint, who made this one song that is a very, very popular classical musical piece. And you've definitely probably heard it before. What's funny about this piece is that it's one of those songs that everyone recognizes it when they hear it, but no one knows what it's actually called. What's even funnier is that years ago, I made several TikToks using this song as like a backing track to my TikToks. And then randomly, like what, a week ago, maybe, like literally less than a week ago, I realized that my grocery store symphony just so happens to fit and match this classical piece perfectly, like in an like actually like almost scary sense. So for again, oh, please don't play an ad. Okay, there we go. So again, for those of you who have the digital download and you would like to read along with me or see the words, or if you'd like to see the words after I do my reading, the link was in the chat somewhere. The link is in the chat somewhere, YouTube. This is my third piece called The Grocery Store Symphony. And it goes like this. I'm gonna just move this closer so that the audio sounds good. Let's see. Okay. Beep, beep. Matrix sings. The scanner mimics heart monitor machines. Corporate creation closes in on me. Cellophane crinkles menacingly. Phosphorescent fluorescence feed on me. When did we all agree to allow these things? CCTV keeps an eye on me. Hey, look, Mom, I'm on TV. Smile for the camera, flash your teeth. Security centuries watch over me. Scanning receipts for hopes and dreams. When did we all agree to allow these things? Beat, beat, highway harmony, sing in the rear view mirror, reality machine. Traffic cop conductors have a song, our knees, prayer hands on the wheel in case of crooked pole. Speed radar requiems, ticket quota, reprise a car, choir chorus, line for $5 gasoline. Traffic camera selfies for the facial registry, toll tag, tunnel vision, taxpayer reverie. Soul train traffic jams make the demons sing. Abomination of creation is the trendiest. 9 to 5 to stay alive, just to die with nothing. When did we all agree to allow these things? A little baby is born from her lungs. She screams 80K for the room in the air. She nurses had to make do because the doctor's on leave. When did we all agree to allow these things? Ring, ring, a robocall sings, miss payment prophecy, the key of overdraft fees. The night came, dirges in the dark for trees. When did we all agree to allow these things? Beep, beep, the canaries in the coal mine wings blowing whistle tone sounds of freedom frequencies. Siren song soliloquies of unspeakable needs. When did we all agree to allow these things in a world of lies and secrets? Information and hope are the dangerous things you won't understand now, but one day you will see what they want us to forget and keep us all asleep. The delusion of illusion is our subtle slavery made woke a bad word to keep us in a dream. How much longer are we going to allow these things? So that's that one. That's my grocery store symphony. Thank you. Snap, 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 snap. You too, I didn't forget about you. Snap, snap, snap. So as you can tell, I was a theater kid, unfortunately. Not only that, I feel as though there's something to be said about poetry, the intersection between poetry and music, and also in such grim and gloomy and dark times, bringing whimsy into our lives a little bit more because shit's not that serious and we a little silly. We can be a little goofy even while we talk about things that kind of suck sometimes. And I personally, I love, cabaret and like performance and all that stuff, obviously. But I feel as though in our modern day, like poetry itself is almost like a dying art form where there's really nothing fresh or nothing new that's being brought into that space. It's kind of a lot of recycled, a lot of the same. And that's no shade, no shade, no tea to any of the modern contemporary poets. But I sort of like that more almost classical style of like, verse and prose and all of that stuff. So I think that you definitely will see that being reflected in my pieces as I go through them. So let's do another one. I would like to do another one that I haven't done before. I like this one. It's not really so much versey, perform me. It just goes like this. Take your vitamins, feet on the ground, wash the dishes, do your laundry, exercise, meditate, wake up early, don't stay up late, get a good job, go to school, start a family, call your mother, be kind to your siblings, forgive your dad, don't overspend, save your money, avoid debt, call your friends, see your therapist, pay your bills, do your taxes, donate to charity. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. And this is one of the newer ones. Donate to charity, pick a candidate, stay informed, get offline, go outside, read a book, brush your teeth, comb your hair, watch what you eat, manage your time, stick to routine. Self-care is everything. Pick a hobby, do fun activities, be interesting, start new things, start a business, always stay busy. If you feel burdened, do not complain. You see, it's all a product of the game. If you see others, do not compare. If you feel frightened, do not be scared. The overwhelm you feel is fine. You see, it's just a product of the times. And if the earth does not feel like home, know you were never truly alone. Face the future without fear. Release the past no longer here. The present now you must feel, for it's the only thing that's real. Right here and now we are together. I'm right here with you facing frontline weather. I see your soul so pure and tender. I promise things will soon get better. And to frustrated, anxious souls, do not give up before your turn. Do not forget you're here to learn. You must surrender to the unknown. Let go of all not in your control. Embrace the future in your soul and all 10,000 lifetimes of love as as below, within, without, and above. I love you. That is a newer piece, so forgive me. Forgive my little stumbles. Oh, I like this one. Okay, I'm gonna do this one real quick. Okay, this is unfortunately for you guys, another one of those ones that has, not unfortunately for you guys, fortunately for all of us, one of those ones that just so happens to kind of like mix in really well with the song. And again, I'm doing these off top, like this is raw, so we're gonna just go with it. But there's this one song, and it's called "If God Didn't Want Us to Snort Worms, He Wouldn't Have Made Them Cylindrical." It's a 60-second beat by someone called Mimi Death, and quite honestly, it is a song that when I first heard it like years ago, I was like, dang, that song sounds really, really good. And then a couple of weeks ago, when I was compiling and formatting my poems, I found a piece that I had forgotten about. Literally, like I wrote this in 2023, like 2 years ago. Completely forgot about it. It almost didn't even make it into the collection because it was like in a random folder in my iCloud notes. And then I realized, oh shit, this piece fits the Mimi Death song perfectly. So again, my poems will just randomly just pair really, really well with songs that are already out there. I don't really know what that means, but we're just gonna go for it. Okay, ready? So this one's called Synchronicities, which y'all know how much I love synchronicities. So let's go. Oh, not an ad. Ugh, capitalism. Okay. So this is called Synchronicities. It was written in 2023. What irritates me about this is that I have an ad for YouTube, but of course, I still have to. It's not on this phone, so. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. You guys, that's alignment. Oh, you're right. It is literal perfect alignment, mom. Like truly, truly. Guys, my mommy's here. And if you download the book, you'll see that some of the pieces, she's my muse, low key, high key. She's like been my muse my whole life. Okay. All right. So this is, hopefully I do this one right. If I fuck up the timing, forgive me. Let's see. I think I got it though. Let's see. Okay. Sometimes I think the universe is mocking me. I think a word in my head and hear it on TV. Palm trees bent over as they laugh at me and close perform and sing song on. Everything in unison, connected harmony, toxic coincidence, synchronicity. I will never forgive you for what you did to me, but you don't even fucking care, and that's the irony. Sometimes I think the universe is mocking me. Am I finally awake or am I back to sleep? I just want a safe world for my family and all the kids to come in posterity. Why do all these strangers stare at me? Is it because I'm beautiful? Are they scared of me? Is it because I had the fucking nerve to dare to dream to fix I fucked up? Well, I might just succeed. Sometimes I feel the universe talk to me and connected signs only I can read. And the source code calls synchronicity. Angel and code ciphers just for me. Is it a curse or a gift from my family tree? Is it a kind that I can't help but to see? Divine signs of the times and the deeper meanings. Just wanna fucking know what it all really means. See, and then the song ends right there. Literally exact perfect alignment. Like that's crazy as hell. Let's see, what's another one that I can do? Dang, I kind like I like reading the ones that have songs to them already because it's like reading. It's like my poems just have such a verse and a rhythm to them that I just want to put them all to music. Like I can't help it. Okay. All right, this next one also goes to music. This one goes to, let me see if I just have Spotify on this one. Yeah, I do. Okay. This one actually goes to a Kanye song, which, fun fact, speaking of my mommy, randomly, like 6 years ago, she randomly sends me a song off of 808s and Heartbreaks and is like, you should write a poem to this song. There's this really, really long bridge where there's no words on it. You should really write something to this. And I was like, whatever, mom. Like, yeah, sure, whatever. but I didn't write anything to it. I had a piece that I had already written like 2 years after she said that. Randomly one day I'm listening to the song and I realized that this piece fits the song perfectly, as is what happens for some reason. And so this is one that I think I might have done this one in a previous, like way back when, TikTok live. It's called The Vision. If you are in your digital download, digital copy of the book, please turn to number 10. That's on page 12, The Vision. It's a really, really good. But this is a full length song, so I'm just gonna skip to the part in the song where the poem starts. Okay. Okay. And this is one that we know pretty well. So my mom, yeah, she knows this one. She knows this one. Cooter Cat Muncher 666. Nice. Nice.
Who's that?
I don't want to know who that is. 66. All right. A ticking time bomb in my mind, is it a curse or just divine? Which for the truth and solitude found eyes to see beyond the view. My sovereignty was under siege, awash with false beliefs. The world dissolved before my eyes. Was not yet dead, yet not alive, and no way out, no place to hide. Deception everywhere in sight. Cannot unsee what I now see. Humans are slaves, none of them free. How could they choose to be so blind? 8 billion victims to this crime. Let their lives just pass them by and place their rulers in the sky. Lick the ground beneath their feet. Here's my soul, which you may keep. Here's my heart and privacy, my eyes and ears and family. These points of life you may just take. My hopes and dreams and DNA. And when I start to feel unrest, wipe clean my mind so I forget this is the pact that we have signed. Along the dotted line, forever binding and intact, that human soul contract. This vision ripped through space and time, a ticking time bomb in my mind. Yearned to weep but could not cry. Is it a curse or just divine? Again, word for word, didn't have to change a single word. All I had to do was figure out where in the song the piece starts, where in the timing, and it aligned perfectly. You can't make this shit up. Time bomb in my mind, is it a curse or just divine? I could go back into it. Found ice to see beyond the view. My sovereignty was under siege. My awash with false beliefs. The world dissolved before my eyes. Was not yet dead, yet not alive, and no way out. No place to hide. Deception everywhere inside. Cannot unsee what I now see. Humans are slaves and of them free. How could they choose to be so blind? 8 billion victims to this crime. Their lives just passed them by and placed their rulers in the sky. Lick the ground beneath my feet. Here's my soul, which you may keep. Here's my heart and privacy. My eyes and ears and family. These points of life you may just take. Hopes and dreams and DNA. When I start to feel unrest, wipe clean my mind so I forget this is the pact that we have signed. Along the dotted line, forever binding and intact, that human soul contract. This vision ripped through space and time. Ticking time bomb in my mind. Yearned to weep but could not cry. Is it a curse or just divine? Is it a curse or just divine? Ugh, that's a heavy one. They be kind of heavy too. Like I be whimsy, but I be heavy too. But I think that's why the whimsy is so important, kids. Not kids. I don't. This isn't really for kids, but actually, I feel like a few of my poems, like genuinely, I feel like some of them I could literally turn into a children's book. You could just look at me as like the Black Gen Z 2025 Dr. Seuss, the like end times Dr. Seuss poet. Okay, here's one. This one is also kind of a heavy one. Not set to music yet. That can always change. Liam, if you're in here, you know, let's lock in. That's my producer for real. Like genuinely, Liam is an incredible musical artist for those of you who don't know. He's also my son. Okay, so this one's called The Children. Started writing this one in 2021. I only just finished it pretty recently. This one is pretty self-explanatory. I don't really think it needs any explanation. It goes like this: something's not right. Something's not right. And it's like the longer we just casually carry on as though nothing is going on, as though nothing at all is wrong, the more everything feels wrong. And every day I walk this world, yet I struggle to find the words to articulate all I observe. So let's see. You see, reality is rapidly fleeting and just bursting at the seams, and life has nearly lost all of its meaning. And inside my mind, I'm always screaming and screaming and screaming. What the fuck are we doing? Why are we here? What is going on? Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Everything is wrong. And my consciousness blows a horn in the greatest key of alarm and prays it's loud enough to wake someone up, but it's not enough. It's never enough. And inside my mind, I wonder, who even am I to wonder, to worry, to question why? Who even am I to care, to wonder, to worry, to think? Who am I to dream, to exist, to speak, to be? Who am I to be? Who am I to step out of a crowd and say these words out loud? Who am I to try to find the why? Why are we here? Why do we exist? Why do we love? Why don't we live? Why can't we leave? Why can't we be? Why don't we see? Why aren't we free? Why do these words reading through my mind? Is it a curse to see or just divine? Hi, kitty. Where do we go when we all die? How will our children stay alive? How will the children be all right? Don't you see? The children aren't all right. I repeat, the children aren't all right. Humanity, your children aren't all right because they don't want to fucking die, just want to grow up and survive, and yet they're left for dead. Boomers bombed the house on their way out and left us locked in here instead. And Gen X marks the spot on Mars we'll never get to see. From ABC to XY Gen Z, the shit's as messy as can be. Ooh, that one's a mouthful. That's the other thing about my poetry too. It be tongue. I literally will write tongue twisters. Bro, do you see this cat? Do you see how cute he is? Literal tongue twisters. Okay, we're gonna go. If you have a copy of the piece, thank you for the snaps. If you have a copy of the piece, we're gonna go to Oh, I like this piece. Speaking of my mom, on number 19, sometimes, page 24. I wrote this one in 2020. It goes like this. Sometimes I gently rock back and forth as I cry. I shut my eyes and imagine how it felt to be 5 and still fully alive. And when I skinned my knee, my mama held me and we gently rocked back and forth as I cried. I'd close my eyes and tried to hide inside myself till I died, long enough to forget how fucking scared I was to be alive. Sometimes I stick my hand out the window as I drive, feel the wind on my fingers and pretend I can fly. Alien symbols and imagery flooding all through my mind. Sometimes I open my mouth to sing and scream and cry at the sky, wondering why, dear God, why are we here? How on earth did we survive? Snapping for myself. Let me check on this YouTube stream. Y'all good over here? I don't know what's happening over there. Oh, thank you. Thank you. May the Lord Jesus Christ bless you and keep you. May he make his face shine upon you and give you peace. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go back. That just warmed my spirit so much. We're gonna go. If you have a digital copy, we are going to go to another one set to music. Here we go. You guys are in for a treat. This is one of Bay's favorites. So this one I started writing in like 2022. Yeah, this one is set in 2022. And yet again, I'm not making this shit up when I say this, y'all. I'm not making this shit up when I say this. I be writing poems and then years later I'll hear a random ass song and it will fit perfectly, like spookily well. And so this is one of those. The piece is number 25. It's called 1,000 Lives. And it is set to Me and Your Mama by Childish Gambino. I'm sure y'all know that song. It's a good one. It's a really, really, really good one. It's part 2 of the Galactic Nomad, for we are but galactic nomads traversing our chosen timelines, our destinations transfixed up in the stars. But I really like this one. And you make my body a symphony. When my strings blow on me, our souls sing in harmony. Remember this melody, nostalgic in memory. Real or all just a dream, synchronicities all the same, dimensional sensory. Come here and look at me, and touch me essentially. Love me like you've known me for 1,000 lives, and finally, you can sit and hold me, never truly lonely. You have always known me, and like that infinity, I've traveled 1,000 lives to meet up in space and time. You're my sweet divine, it was worth every moment. I forgot, I fucked up my words. Entanglement at the heart, nowhere day by day. The beaten path, that's our way. Our homecoming back to a universal truth that I am you and you are me. The way that the earth is also the sea. I see into your eyes and see mine in this skies. When you stare back at me, I see through eternity. Some in my twin flame, you drive me insane. No one in this universe can make me feel this way. Love is a mystery, 2 hearts is one, this is history. A human soul metronome, beating so blissfully. First heard your name, somehow knew you instantly. We've always known it, babe. This is a masterpiece. I've traveled 1,000 lives to meet up in space and time. For you, my sweet divine, it was worth every moment. I just want you to know, babe, you were never alone, babe. Other half of my soul, babe, don't ever leave me alone, babe. From the moment I seen you, I needed to be you. I need to be with you. It's always been just you. I do it all for you. I give my life for you. I'd sell my soul for you. Till death do us part, boo. Should I take that one again? Because I fucked up?
That's up to you.
Should I do it again? Should I do it proper? I kind of want to give it to you guys proper. I kind of want to just, like, seriously, I kind of want to just do it again. I don't know what happened with words there in the middle, but we gonna just run it back. We're gonna run it back because I think you guys deserve that one in its like full glory. For we are but galactic nomads traversing our chosen timelines. Our destination transfixed up in the stars. You make my body a symphony. Your mushrooms blow on me. Our souls sing in harmony. Remember this melody, nostalgic in memory. Real are just a dream. Synchronicities I will sing. Dimensional sensory. Come here and look at me. And touch me so sensually. Love me like you've known me for 1,000 lives. And finally, you can sit and hold me. Never truly lonely. You have always known me. And like that infinity, I've traveled 1,000 lives to meet up in space and time. And baby, we're doing fine, traversing our timelines. I home up in the stars. Together we'll go far. Together or apart. Entanglement at the heart. And when we're day by day, the beaten path guides our way. Our home coming back to a universal truth that I am you and you are me. The way that the earth is also the sea. I see into your eyes. I see mine in disguise. When you stare back at me, I see through eternity. Soulmate, my twin flame. You drive me insane. No one in this universe can make me feel this way. Love is a mystery. Two hearts is one. This is history. Human soul metronome, beating so blissfully. At first heard your name. Somehow knew you instantly. We've always known it, babe. This is a masterpiece. I've traveled 1,000 lives to meet up in space and time. For you, my sweet divine, it was worth every moment. I just want you to know, babe, you were never alone, babe. Other half of my soul, babe, don't ever leave me alone, babe. From the moment I seen you, I needed to be you. I need to be with you. It's always been just you. I do it all for you. I give my life for you. I'd sell my soul for you. Till death do us part, boo. What you want. Okay, that's enough of that. 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 Okay. So that's that one. Anyways, this is your reminder. If you haven't already downloaded the digital copy, I'm basically giving it away for free right now. I just want to get the word out about my book. I just want people to know about this project. It's 10 years in the making. I've been working really, really, really hard on this to get it out into the world. I had to literally go through some crazy like trenches of initiation, energetic, like blocks and walls, all these things to overcome to get this out into the world. So I want this to reach and find as many people as possible. And also too, I'm at war against the algorithms currently. Currently the algorithms, the social media, the tech people, they my ops. They my ops. They know exactly why and who and what they my ops. And so right now I am not marketing through algorithms. I'm not worrying about algorithmic numbers. I'm worrying about this reaching the right people through word of mouth, through human beings, through human connection. So if you're here and you hear my words and my pieces, you know, they reach you, they connect to you, you feel my heart and my words and all that stuff, you feel what we're doing, you're on board, then yeah, come on, put the word out, baby. Okay. So we're giving it away for free. All you got to do is just download it. I know you could scrape up 98 pennies. Okay. I know we in a recession or whatever. But yeah, anyways. Oh,
Put the link on.
here, I'll put the link in the chat one more time for those of you who angels and outer, because I know it's like a trickle. People are coming in and out. I don't expect anyone to stick around the entire time, unless you're my mother, of course. Angels and outer dot space is the link. Thank you to everyone who's like been sticking around and hanging out with me. Please go and purchase. It would mean the world to me. So here's one that is going to be set to music. But I haven't done it yet. I might know which song it goes with. But I also might be collaborating on another artist on this one, possibly, potentially. So this one, if you have a copy of the digital download, it's number 31. It's called Dear Luna slash Wax Rhapsody. I really like this piece. It's kind of one of those whimsical, intense. All of my pieces are a little intense, but this is one of those fun ones. So, anyways, number 31, Dear Luna, page 36. It goes like this. I fell in love with the moon the day I swallowed the sun. I washed it down with the oceans and rolled the earth into a blunt. Come smoke the world with me, dear Luna. Time for our nighttime lonely shit. I hear the highs to die for, baby. Won't you come and take a hit? Dear Luna cried out in the darkness, asking, what have you done? I said, I took away our troubles so we could finally be one. Oh, but the sun was her true lover, and the earth her only home. She drifted out of my orbit, and once again I was alone. Ooh la 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 Luna, were we both doomed from the start? Ooh la 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 Luna, you were my muse and my art. Ooh la 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 Luna, I thought you'd always be there. Ooh la 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 Luna, you left and don't even care. I fell in love with the moon the day she darkened the sun. Her shadow covered the skies so we could finally be one. Night after night she'd follow me, waning and waxing rhapsody, whispering secret melodies and tales and synchronicities. And if she tried to hide from me, I'd simply turn off gravity, float to her nighttime fantasies, a tale of love, not tragedy. The signs told me you loved me. From above, you looked down on me. Wouldn't even attempt to hug me. My nighttime beauty turned ugly. And don't you try to console me. Thought you could try to control me. Oh la la Luna, I'm lonely. I could have been your one and only. You really thought you could own me? Or maybe I'll just turn off gravity. Was it love or just insanity? Is madness just tragic fantasy? Or maybe you miscalculated and forever's just overrated. Maybe I'm not bitter, I'm jaded, cause I feel manipulated. Ooh la 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 Luna, I thought you'd always be there. Ooh la 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 Luna, you left and don't even care. My Luna love, my waxing rhapsody, my lucid dream, my twisted fantasy. Pull me in and twisted reality. I finally turned off your gravity. Where can you get the book? Here, I'm going to link it right here. Angels, actually, I'm going to pin it for my YouTube babies. Pin right here. I have a book. Yes. For those of you who are just stumbling upon this and coming upon it, whether you're like an OG way back, way back when YouTube subscriber, or you just are happening to browse the web and you've stumbled upon this interesting little spectacle that I'm putting on right now. I have a book. I'm giving it away basically for free. Not free, 98 cents, which is basically free. But I get it. We in a recession. So yeah, that was Luna Love, by the way. Okay. I think I'm gonna do one or two more, and then I think I'm gonna call it because we've been at it for a minute. It's 8 o'clock West Coast time right now. But I really like that one. You just bought a copy. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Now you can read along with us. But seriously, to everyone who's purchased a copy, I would really appreciate any feedback. You can email me directly from the link that you downloaded it from, and just let me know like how the book, how it sat with you, and any feedback. And please spread the word, guys. I'm giving it away just so that it can reach as many people as possible, because truly this is my baby. This is my passion project. And I've spent 10 years compiling these pieces and making them perfect and ready for you guys. And so let me see. Oh, I'll do this one. I love this one. It's called Imagine. It goes like this. This is number 32, Imagine. It goes, imagine a universe teeming with life. Imagine a war that left no one alive. Imagine a world where the lost souls survived on the premise that they'd have their memories wiped. Imagine a planet kept under close watch. Imagine the beings with monitored thoughts. Imagine the ones who'd woke up in the game, ridiculed by the ones who thought they were insane. Imagine a truth so suppressed it's inside a 10,000-year fortress of secrets and lies. Imagine a world with nowhere to hide, barred off from the rest with no way outside. Will the truth set you free or hold you captive eternally? Be cautious what you wish for, you might actually receive. You might just receive the truth that is not all what it seems. For if nothing is real and life is but merely a dream, then could it be that secretly you've always been free? Breathe. You are safe. Close your eyes and imagine a place where all the little angels must hide their face until they remember it's all a dream. For this dream is but a manifestation of the collective creation of thought and belief and will, simply waiting to change. Isn't it strange? How desperately the so-called powers that be try to convince us that we cannot leave, convince us that we are powerless, alone, that this prison is our only home when we know that there is so much more to see. Don't you see? It's all based in belief and dreams, which is why thoughts are themselves the most dangerous things. So awaken, my dear angels, for it is time to be, time to step into the light, for you are finally free. Now be. I like that one. I like that one. Yay. Thank you, Martin, for ordering a copy. Woo, 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 woo. Yay. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for downloading. Thank you to everyone who's purchased a copy. Thank you so much. And like, genuinely, I just want as many people. I'm not like this. This is just about these words reaching the right people, because my words, they do not come from me. They come from God. They come from divine. I am a channel. I am a source. I receive it through downloads. A lot of the times, my piece and my art, I don't even understand it myself until years later when I look back and things come full circle. So for me, putting out this work, putting out these pieces, this is for you guys, for you guys to receive these words and for them to affect you and heal you as they've healed me. My own words have healed me like none other over the past 10 years, literally, like healed me. And what's really cool as well too, and you'll see it in the text, is that the pieces go all the way back to when I was a teenager. I have a piece in there that was my first poem I ever wrote in 2014. It's called Enlightenment. And then I have a piece in there from 2015 when I was 17 and I was at one of the lowest points in my life. Literally, that piece was my exit line, you know? But what's amazing and incredible about that piece is that quite literally, you'll see it in the text. The ending was rewritten in that piece. I rewrote the ending in 2025, 10 years later, because over the course of 10 years, you see the evolution of how my pieces have healed me. And so my prayer and my intention in putting these works out into the world, giving these works out to the public, to people, is that they might heal you and help you to get through whatever it is that you're going through in this world and in this life right now, in the same way that it healed me. So that's my intent. That's my prayer. I think I'm going to do one more. I think I'm going to do the eponymous poem of my collection. It is called Angels in Outer Space. I don't need to read it because I know this one pretty well. I'm just going to give you guys a quick backstory on this one. I have done this one various times online over the years, but essentially, the long story short, I was seeing a therapist for the first time in my life. She told me to write something to my inner child. After I had that session, I was driving home, and all of a sudden, I heard the words, "Little girl, it is not your fault." It, like, I heard it, and when I'm channeling a piece, when a piece is coming to me, it's like I'll just hear the first few words, the first like line will come to me, and I'll hear it like a quiet little voice in the back of my head. And I literally, when I heard it, I had to pull over. I had to pull over because immediately, like, tears just started pouring down my face. I was just sobbing. And as I was sobbing, the words were just pouring out of me. Literally, I just couldn't stop. And literally, it's like I'm just crying, 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 crying. And then it was done. But this is the piece that the entire collection is named after. It's called Angels in Outer Space. And it goes like this: Little girl, it is not your fault. You were innocent as a dove, pure as precious metal, peaceful as dew-covered blades of grass at 6 a.m. It is not your fault. You were neglected by your protector who plucked a feather from your angel wings and took things that did not belong to them. Please do not cry, little girl. You still can fly, little girl. So spread your wings. Take back your voice. You still can sing. Breathe. You are safe. Close your eyes and imagine a place where all the little angels in outer space can spread their wings and bear halos made of crystal upon their heads, a place where they are finally safe from the monsters at the edge of their beds, a place to be free and dance, where monsters shrink like ants until they all disappear without a second glance, a place to forget the troubles of the cold world below, a place to water themselves like flowers they will grow. From up there, the cold world will seem so far from their castle in the clouds. No, their castle in the stars. Little boys can be angels too, for they too can bear scars and bite marks from the monsters they too had to starve. So, dear angels, next time you dream, if a monster tries to get you while you're asleep, do not be afraid to call on your angel team. They'll bear a suit made of armor and fight off the bad dream. And do not forget you're a warrior with wings, so fly, fly, little angels, far, far away. Fly back to your castle in outer space. You do not have to do what the monster says, so speak out, speak loud. Do not be afraid. Tell someone who hurt you and use their name. It is nobody's secret. It is nobody's game. It is not your fault. You are not to blame. The time is right now that all monsters play. The time has finally come. We are not here to pay. The time has finally come for their judgment day. Once these words reach them, they better start praying. One day, all of these things will be a thing of the past. One day, angels will just be angels and peace will last. One day, heaven will join hands and reunite with Mother Earth, and the moon and the sun will merge into one. One day soon, all will say, Thy kingdom has come, a new earth has begun. Thank you, thank you, thank you to every single person, every single soul who purchased and downloaded the book. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of this with me, for hearing my words, for sticking around with me, for hanging out with me while I stumble through some of my pieces. I really, really appreciate it. And again, guys, we are only at the very, very, very beginning of this release. So thank you, Martin. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that's on the IG live too. I really, really, really love you guys so much, and I'm gonna say it now. You guys can hold me accountable though, but actually, I will be doing many, many more of these. In fact, I will also be doing some. I have some events that I'm also planning, like live readings, like in person, like in real life, this upcoming summer. So we are only at the very, very beginning. Hard copies, hard prints are coming of the books as well too. So thank you guys. Also, if there's any illustrators in the house, hit me up, because I am also looking to hire some humans to give some artwork, some physically written artwork into my pieces. So and also there's merch too. There's a t-shirt that I designed as well too. All the graphic design, all the formatting, I'm doing everything 1000% by myself. So if you want to support, if you want to rep the t-shirt, it's on the website as well too. 100% designed by me. I've done everything, the cover, the formatting, the writing, obviously I did the website myself, like everything. So this is a 1000% human, like blood, sweat, and tears that has gone into this. So thank you guys. I love you so much. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Bye. Okay. Now I have to figure out how to end this. Hold on. Okay. I think Insta is going to be easier. Mommy got 7 copies. Oh, okay. I wonder if I can save that video. I don't know how to end the YouTube. I think here. No. Damn it. I forgot. We might just be hanging out, I guess. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Okay. End stream. Okay. Bye.